I'll never forget, a few years ago, I spoke up at Northern Arizona State University in Flagstaff. And before I spoke one night, a young woman gave her testimony about her spiritual pilgrimage. And she talked about how she had been into channeling and how there were two men who used her to channel spirits and to predict the future for certain individuals. And she made a fair amount of money being a channel for these spirits. But what she began to realize was, these spirits are destroying me. And so she turned her back on the channeling, and she turned her back on those demonic spirits, and she put her faith in Jesus Christ. And she spoke very clearly about God's grace, about Christ's love for her, and about the exciting life that she was living in relationship to Jesus Christ. So, sir, I can promise you, Satan and the demons are very, very real. I would encourage you, if you have a trouble believing in the devil, to read M. Scott Peck, the famous psychiatrist's book, People of the Lie. And M. Scott Peck argues very eloquently, you can't look at a My Lai massacre in Vietnam and not realize that there's something more going on than human beings making mistakes. C.S. Lewis wrote a book called Screwtape Letters. Tremendous analysis of the sharpness of Satan in the way he disguises himself, in the way he tempts us. So yes, in Matthew chapter 4, we read that Satan came and tempted Christ. And Christ said no, no, no to Satan, and yes, yes, yes to his Father. And so you and I are tempted by demons, by Satan, by our own sinful natures. And we need God's power to say no to temptation and to say yes to being men and women of integrity, of righteousness.